Hey Summer! Everybody, hello, welcome. I say everybody, I think it's just Summer at the moment. I too love Contradiction. I can't look past, I can't deny its cheesiness, its weirdness. With regards to some of the acting choices. It's got some amazing acting actually, thinking about it, but yeah. Jenks is a little cringy, but that's fine. We love it. Welcome. Anyway, sorry, how are you doing? How's your day? Hope you're having a good afternoon. I assume you're probably working. Are you back from holiday fully now? Are you working? I don't know. You're here too. Hello, welcome. I'm glad you could be here. Oh, let us come round. Back from holiday. Where are we? Let's come round to this. This is the main screen. Here we are. I think chat should be okay down in that corner. We'll move it if it needs to. There was a bit of a problem getting this game to display for some reason. OBS was just like, nope, all I can see is a black screen. It's like, it's fucking there. So I've had to like screen capture as opposed to window or game, which I don't like because if it minimises for any reason, then you just lose the game, whereas at least it can kind of lock on the game otherwise. But I think window capture is the best because that just stays there no matter what. Thankfully, nothing seems to make this minimise except unless I tell it to minimise, so that's good, but we'll take it from there. I was doing a bit of sound checking earlier also. I think I've got it at an okay level. I apologise if I sound a little loud, but the game is also kind of loud and I want to be heard above it, so I've had to crank the game down quite a bit, and then sorry, my phone just went off. Had to crank the game down a bit, crank myself up a bit, and then hopefully we're sort of somewhere in between. Because of course, being an FMV, it's all live action cutscenes and so on. So everyone talks kind of loud, like they're in like they're in location, obviously. So you've got some echoey rooms and things like that occasionally. It's not badly made, anyway. If you Summer, obviously, I recognise you. You know this. Oh, sorry, I missed that last one. That's a lot of cranking. It's all we do around here. Working again tomorrow. Oh, I see. Also, you're still technically on holiday. Nice. Oh, that's good. Well, I hope you're enjoying your time and had a good time away, of course. It seemed like you were having a lot of fun. Hopefully not too... hopefully didn't catch any sun... too badly, didn't get sunburnt or anything like that. I've seen a couple of people have been caught off guard. The wife, for one, actually, she went out and went, oh no, I've been caught by the sun. It's like, well, it's the only sun we've had this year, and it's blisteringly hot when the clouds get out of the way, so it's to be expected. So hopefully you're doing all right. What was I saying? Oh yes, this is a well-made game. This is our start to a series of FMV games that I'd like to get into. Strangely, I've started this because I feel like playing this now. It was just I was in the mood for it. I want to sort of introduce people to this, despite the fact that I've seen this one. I've played it played it once, and I've seen bits and pieces a couple of times, but I'd like to just have this on the record, so to speak, and then we know where we're going for the next ones, although I don't actually have the next one, but that's on the list, so hopefully this can tide us over until then. This should not take us too long, maybe 2 streams. I doubt I'll get through the whole thing today because it's a quick... just even if I know what I'm doing, there's still, quite a bit to do, so several hours of gameplay, and I doubt I'm going to burn through that now. And there's still the fact that I don't necessarily remember all the ways out of things, so there could still be a little bit of wandering around. Anyway, point is, we are here. You can watch the prologue or you can start the game. I believe, now I've already watched the prologue, I believe starting the game replays the prologue and jumps you back into it, so I'm not going to watch that now because we'll just end up seeing it again, and I don't think you can skip it when you start the game, so you can always skip it if you play it again, but whatever. Point is, we're there. So this is kind of weird because the whole point of this game, I'm sure this will explain it, but just so we can skip through tutorials and so on, don't worry about the text if it comes up. The whole point is we go around as a detective interviewing people, and we have to find contradictions in their statements, which will be it's the menu looks kind of like this, but it's slightly different. Basically, a scene over here will have what they've said, and we can have here, things we've talked to them about, and we can then sort of try and link the two and say, hey, you said this about this, but then it contradicts you here, and they'll go, damn, you caught me, stuff like that. We will be saving with some relative frequency, because I have seen someone before didn't. Actually, I think it was Video Game Carnage, played a few months back, and he played a couple of hours of the game, and then for some reason got just kicked out to the main menu, and it just lost his autosaves, if there is even actually an autosave, or he hadn't saved or something like that. He just lost it, so he was like, well, fuck that, I'm not playing anymore. So we shall be saving with some frequency just to make sure it's in there, and fingers crossed all goes well. Right, okay, no more dawdling. So prepare yourselves. This should be a reasonable volume, but just in case, it might be slightly louder than the rest of the game. So let's go. Nope, that's not it. Watch prologue.
My name is Jenks, Detective Inspector Frederick Jenks, and I've been assigned to a last-minute investigation into the death
Welcome.
of
How you
Kate
doing?
Vine, a PhD student found drowned at midnight last Friday in a lake in the woods on the outskirts of the tiny village of Edenton. I have until first thing tomorrow morning to decide whether her death was a simple accident or whether this was murder. Kate Vine appeared to the world to be a bright, confident, fun-loving PhD student with everything to live for. However, a history of depression and alcoholism revealed in her medical records suggests that in reality, she had become adept at hiding behind a mask. A lab report indicating a high level of alcohol in her blood, along with the late hour of her death and a lack of witnesses, makes a strong case that this was suicide. But the verdict overlooked some curious details. Why was her driving license found on the opposite side of the lake in which she drowned? Also, there were traces of morphine in Kate's system. Where did she get it? Kate was known to be a free spirit with a nihilistic love of danger, which may, in part, have something to do with a business course called Atlas, which Kate had joined and which she had been attending on the night of her death. Based in a large, stately home on the outskirts of the village, the exclusive Atlas is run by father and son team, Paul and Ryan Rand. Both were interviewed following Kate's death, but neither claimed to have seen Kate after the meeting, and both were understandably eager to distance themselves and Atlas from the tragedy. This isn't the first time that Atlas has been investigated. Atlas and their questionable methods, which many have suggested border on mind control. Ryan is married to Rebecca, landlady of Edenton's village pub, the George and Dragon. As yet, she hasn't been interviewed, though it's likely Kate visited the pub on more than one occasion. One of Kate's friends was Emma Bowman, who lives at Eden Lodge on the road leading out of Edenton Village. Emma was also doing a PhD at the same university, but didn't attend Atlas. Interviewed after Kate's death, Emma seemed shocked and upset, insisting she hadn't seen Kate that night. However, it turned out her boyfriend had. Simon Thompson met Emma at university. After completing his degree around 18 months ago, he went to work at a shop in the neighbouring village. He started at the Atlas course a few months ago. Simon insisted that he didn't see Kate after the meeting, but the sergeant interviewing him noted he seemed oddly unmoved by her death, which makes him the first person I want to see tonight. It's time for some answers.
I believe so, yes. Yeah, sorry, anyway, I don't want to talk too much through that, but resume the current game. Oh, that's where we are already. Anyway, hello, Pitapple, hello, welcome. I hope you're having a good day. Just seen the message about Graham, that's fair. It's nothing to worry about, don't worry. It's really quite easy. I'm sure anyone who's ever done it will tell you. You've seen a few bugs. See, like I said, I played this through once before, had no bugs whatsoever. I actually got stuck a couple of times, and that's about it. But I have heard of things since, so we'll hopefully try and avoid all them. Yeah, he did say about like a. I think he has some preconceptions about how good and bad some of these characters are. A PhD working in a shop. PhD in working in a shop, yeah. It's unfortunately the way the world is starting to go, isn't it? Everybody gets if everybody's got a PhD, they can't all be working in PhD work, so it just makes that far more competitive in that field. Dang, dang, dang. Or did you just like stub your toe? Dang, dang, dang. I don't know. But anyway, right. So here we are. This is the village. Friday after 5. We don't know exactly when. Apparently, we only have an Einstein clock. It's 5ish. What a contradiction! Right. Okay. So this is how we navigate. They're all basically still images, and we get to move up and down. By that, we can have a look at our book here. Right. This is our information about items. Try using this. Well, there's no use for it here. Sorry. Well, you asked me to. It says here. Anyway, so yeah, this is our inventory and what we know about these things. Or vice versa. Well, whichever. Which one of these? This is a map. We can jump to any of these pinned locations immediately. We won't do that right now because we're still exploring. And then we got the hint system, I believe, and the main menu. There we go. So we'll just wander up and down the street. Go left down West Street. Oh, we're not always... Okay, I thought we were at the end already. So we just walk around until we meet some people. There is not a huge cast of people here, as he's already explained. We'll meet most of those people around and some more. We can call the chief. He gives us hints. How is the volume, by the way? I can see it sort of peaking slightly. Am I too loud now? Or should I keep it at this level? Just let me know. Also, when I was doing some tests earlier, I noticed that the video was stuttering, but I had to do those tests. I had to like record essentially, so I'm hoping that was just a matter of it recording. Because I noticed at the end of because Truberbrook was the last game we played. It's been weeks now. Of course, we're back after some time. Just had a couple of weeks I wasn't feeling too good, and we're back to normal now. I noticed when I saw the VOD of Truberbrook, I know people were telling me it was stuttering, but that was so much worse than I thought it was, because I had no indication. Don't have my headphones on, but it looks fine at the phone. Okay, excellent, thank you. I had no indication from this end how bad it was. I was getting like little notifications saying, "Oh, we missed some frames." I was like, "Oh, okay, that's not so bad." But Jesus, it's practically unwatchable. I can only apologise for that, really. And in the future, when people tell me it's looking shit, I shall try and take more heed. Although I've no idea what I could have done. It seemed to be like a certain Dr. Tran has a PhD in kicking your ass. Okay. Who's Dr. Tran? Where does that come from? So I don't know what I could have done, although it seemed like a couple of YouTube cartoon series. Oh, I see. Okay, we'll just wander down the back of someone's house. Why not? Oh no. What can I do here? Oh no, that's going to open a window and it's going to confuse everything. Calm down. Go away, window. Oh, but I'm sorry. Oh my god, what is... No, I don't... Oh my god, they've changed the layout. I don't know what's going on. Bear with me. I'm trying not to ban you. How is that an issue? How is not being banned so difficult? Oh wow. Okay, that's not what I wanted at all. If you'd like to post the link, although I can actually still click on that link anyway. Oh god. What? Why am I getting a phone call? I don't care. Go away. Leave that for whatever. Sorry, everything's happening at once. What do we? What do I allow for links? Is it allow? Well, I'll tell you what, rather than mucking about, if you would like to post that link, let me know and I'll see if I can re-allow it. It's permit, that's it, okay. Thank you, Jesus, my memory. Anyway, what were we doing? Right, we've just come back from there. Oh yeah, Trooper Brook looked a mess. Can but apologise. I'll try and fix. Allow it. Allow me. It was either allow me, or it was like a really stern allow me then. Right, where are we? Oh god, what is it? Permit. So, 76. I think I got that right. Oh, there you go. Oh, wow. Thank you very much. Jesus. Anyway, right, okay. Sorry, I'm mucking about. Right, okay. Where are we? Further up. Back to the pub. This is where the pub is. We can go into the pub. We can head up further north. We go in the pub. Why not? Oh. Okay, so the pub is not open yet. That's interesting. These things are normally open like all day, so you can get lunch and stuff. I don't know which channels I need to ask permission and which I don't, so I just post and see whether... That's fair enough. Yeah, I do the same. I have a friend who... someone on I know online, who... They allow Twitch links, and then I have someone else who doesn't, and I always confuse them, so I always get caught out. That's right, so we've gone forward, so that's back to the pub that way. Woods Lane, path ahead. Where is this? Oh, magnifying glass, of course. Look around.
Always nice to randomly find a key on the floor.
Is it? Okay. Ka-ching. What do we got here? Dropped silver key. Oh, and that's another item we can use. But it's not for here. Okay. Nice. Okay. We'll go back then. We have a random silver key. Oh, yes, I forgot about this. Depending on which direction you come from, it gives you different views. So that's really cool, except it's also really confusing, because you go back and you're like, this wasn't the screen I was on. What's going on? So we now go forward towards the pub instead of backwards, and left to where we were going. I mean, it's pretty cool. Into the woods, Eden Lodge. Here we are. More to look at? Oh, with the bike. Okay. Giant. Such a common...
Trusting leaving a bike unlocked?
It's going to be like 3 people in the village who stole it.
Homebrew equipment.
That's sniff. San Miguel.
This might come in handy.
Why would you keep homebrew equipment outside? I have those screwdrivers. In about the mobile phone. There is that, although that's not so easy to bring up on mobiles. It's much easier to see on, chat rules and such are so much easier to see on, on desktop. But sometimes these things sort of flash up and you're like, I read that, but I have no idea what I just read. Yeah, why would you keep your... so you got homebrew stuff, you have to keep that stuff sterilised. You don't have to leave it out in the recycling. Which is what I assume that box is. Person! Talk to us.
Simon? Yeah. Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating an incident in the village. Could I come in and ask you a few questions, please? Yeah. Thank you.
They are empty. but apparently they're used for homebrew.
Just go through here if you want. Emma's working in the front room.
Seems kind of contradictory.
This is Inspector Jenks.
Jenks.
What's all this about?
There was a death in the village. Kate Vine, I believe you both knew her.
Yeah. Do you need to speak to both of us?
I'll just speak to Simon first,
Exactly.
if that's okay.
Just come through.
I've never really known someone
Is it okay in here?
gesticulate with their face.
Fine, yeah. Do you want anything?
God.
Water?
No, I won't be long.
Okay.
See, I'm getting red bars again. How's it looking? Sorry to keep asking everybody questions, don't worry about it. If it becomes unwatchable, let me know and we'll try and do something. I don't know what we can do, to be honest. I think it literally just comes down to my computer. It is getting on a bit clunky. Okay. See, according to all the things I have, available to me right now, it says that it should be Like stop motion. Oh god. Okay. See, it says it should be good now, but it was peaking in red for a while. Okay. Your streams such as drop frames, lag frames. Okay, yeah, that's all there. But didn't notice. Probably missed it. Fair enough. Got no notification, so it's not warning me it's extreme, but that's about it. Okay. All right, fair enough. We'll keep on as we are. It looks green at the moment. Basically, I think it just looks like some of the videos might, which of course is the core gameplay. Basically, some of them might strain things a little bit. Anyway, okay, I'm waffling. Doesn't matter. Sorry, I'm looking aside at the other thing. All right, so we can visit Emma. So that was the other woman. Yes, okay, she's in the next room, and this is where we get to ask about things. So we say, Kate Vine's death. Ask about this.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
So last Friday's meeting, I think.
Did you see her after the meeting?
No.
How long have you known Kate?
That would be when we started Atlas. 3 months ago?
Did you socialise outside Atlas?
No.
Kate Vine.
Describe her. What sort of person was she?
Well, she's talented. She was full of life, you know?
Until she died.
Sharp, quite sharp.
Would you say
it kind of
she
fell out.
had any emotional problems?
Her mood could change. And, well, there was the drinking problem.
When did you become aware of that?
Well, she would come drunk to meetings sometimes. She would reek of the stuff. I mean, everyone knew, but nobody really said anything.
So, tell me a bit about Atlas.
Oh, it's just a business management training program for postgrads.
And you started this after you left college?
Yeah.
And it's on every Friday?
Yeah, well, my group isn't doing it this Friday, but one of the groups is.
Okay, thanks.
By college, he must mean university. You wouldn't go from college as a postgrad. That's a bit of strange wording, but still, technicality. Yeah, I love that. When did you become aware of her drinking problem? Ooh, about 5 minutes before she walked through the door. You could smell it on her.
Did you know whether Kate had lost Bliss or not?
No. No, I don't think so.
That's fair,
That's
yeah.
wonderful.
Well, as is my understanding, college is... college can be for like adult classes as well as essentially it's almost like a replacement for high school. So you can either sort of carry on in main education until you're 18, it is now, or you can go to college at a later age at sort of like 15, 16 plus and do different courses or such there. So, you know, you can... called adult education. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, that's fair. We have a... they come under sort of some different... It depends where you go, you know, and what the course is exactly. But adult education, you know, that works too. Although, well, thinking about it, it sounds like it has different connotations. But still. And then, you know, anything beyond sort of 18, really. College is free until you're 18 too. Exactly, yeah, because it counts as potentially part of your main education, but it can also theoretically hold different things. So, because you have like your GCSEs at like 16, sorry, and ish, 15, 16, I can't remember exactly, and then you move on to your A-levels, but those A-levels can be replaced with, say, like a specific course, say if you want to go and, you know, become like a chef or something like that, you know, as is my understanding, unless they require A-levels as well, at which point you then, you know, moving on. Anyway, but you could do those A-levels at the same time, probably, or the ones you need. Yeah, and then university is anything after that moves on to, you know, really specific stuff, you know, doctors and so on. Whereas, of course, you know, you wouldn't really get like a post-grad from a college, because what would you post-grad in, you know? A-levels. that's not really applicable, I don't think. It's all by the by. Anyway, it just caught me off guard. It's kind of strange. Anyway, right, so doesn't know anything about the driver's license. These are the things... so this is... we can... So if we see something he says here, and we think it's weird, we can click on it and it will add it up here, and then we go, but you said, and click it and it'll add it here. And that's that. So we can do that with any pieces of item. Oh, that's fair. I'm not the best to explain it anyway. I'm Jesus. I haven't been in it for like 20 years, so don't worry about it. It won't affect you anyway. Jesus. Oh my god. I was just going to make a joke about the second coming, but we'll ignore that one. So you can pick also vocational. That's what I was trying to think of. Yes, exactly. There we go. Rancor, hello. Welcome. How are you doing? How's your You get it, Summer. Exactly. Vocational. Exactly. Yeah, the qualifications thing is just throwing me off. Anyway, yeah, sorry, Rancor, hello. Ranacor, sorry. I always think of the Rancor from Star Wars, sorry. Ranacor, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good afternoon, or morning, or night, wherever it is you are. So we can choose from different items, but we can't choose from different people. I remember that being a weird system in this game. I understand, there's limitations to what you can do in a game and, how much time they're willing to spend on it, but one person would say something and you go, hang on, someone else says something different, but you can't cross-reference other people's statements. You can only say, well, you said this about something else you were talking about, but that's what that is. Anyway, so he said that about Case Vice. Drop Silver Key, we can't ask him about that because it already decides it isn't worth asking about. This was in his recycling. Why can't we ask him about the... whatever. We'll ask him about the bike anyway.
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, that's my cousin's. He lent me it. I need to buy a new lock for it, though.
So it's your bike at the moment?
Yeah. There's no bus service to speak of around here, so it's really the only way to get around.
The perfect place for holding waking up an early afternoon, so mix of those. Oh, okay, that's fair. I mean, if you're happy, that's good, but for me that sounds like a nightmare. Waking up in the middle of the day, I'd be so put out. Because, not that I have much to do necessarily, but I'd then be up till the following morning just trying to get back to sleep at night. That'd be horrendous. Also, you just feel a bit groggy sometimes when it's already daylight. You're like, oh, what day is it? I don't know. So they've got this Atlas group thing where it's like, hey, we take students and we make them great business people. So they hold it in a place where the only way to get there is by car or bike because there's no public transport. You're not gonna get a lot of business, let's face it. Only way Simon can get to work. Bike belongs... oh yeah, because he works in another village, that's it. Box of old bottles.
I noticed a lot of bottles outside. Are they yours?
Yeah, I make homebrew.
For yourself?
Well, no, I give it out to my friends and stuff. I tried selling it at first, but I didn't have any takers. Except for James over at Farmhouse. I used to trade it to him for herbs and stuff.
Do you see James a lot?
Herbs.
No, not really.
Don't see a lot of James. Right, Simon's homebrew, that's what he tells... okay. Doesn't see James very often. Tried selling it, but only sold to James. Makes his own homebrew. Okay. Unlock bike. Only knew Kate for 3 months. Herbs, exactly, yeah. Last saw Kate at Atlas meeting on Friday. He's like... it's James and Simon alone. Yeah, you don't want to know the real purpose of that hose. Didn't socialise with Kate outside Atlas. Often seemed drunk at Atlas. Okay. There's not a lot here to work with, so we'll just go around and talk to people, get some information and go from there. So we'll pop next door and visit Emma.
Thank you. Probably be back later. Don't worry, it's only a few questions.
Yeah.
She looks perfectly calm and reasonable. Not a lot here to work with. Oh, I've already cleared that there.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
It was last Thursday in the college library. I saw her and we chatted for a bit. She seemed her usual self.
What was her usual self?
Oh, just Kate being Kate. You know, a bit wild.
Wild? In what way wild?
Oh, she
Don't
just
look so
used to
creepy.
question everything, you know. Have arguments with the lecturers, things like that.
What else?
Question everything
Kate
you
had a
say.
drink problem.
Tell me more.
How noticeable was that?
Well, it wasn't at first, but as the year went on, she'd be drunk in the afternoon. But I think she cut down, you know, towards the end of college and when she started her PhD.
It's amazing what Unreal 5 can do with these days. Wow, reading out loud. It's a silly question. How many PhDs are in this? Yeah, well, yeah, there is that as well, I guess. Maybe it's one of those, you know, all the houses are really expensive because it's in the middle of nowhere, cottagey style. So you either come from a really rich background or you've got to have a PhD to qualify. To be fair, these are two people who are, I believe they're dating, and they, you know, came from where they met, school. So the fact that they both sort of passed and got a PhD, not too surprising necessarily. But you're right. Then there's their friend, and then we got 3 so far, basically. Exactly. Yeah. So there is more somewhere. Well, that's what I mean, though. Maybe they can't afford the houses. Maybe it's like, you know, a family house or something. 3 out of 3 so far. Exactly. Keep counting. you might need to take your socks off to eventually get there. Right. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, so saw her last Thursday. She was rowdy in a library. Drinking problems in the afternoon. Didn't see her very often. Okay. Again, you know, not a lot to say.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Okay.
She didn't know if she lost her driving license. Okay. The unlocked bicycle.
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, it's Simon's cousin's. He uses it to get to work.
You know the lock's broken.
Oh, I know, I keep telling him to fix it.
Can't fix it. He'll have to buy a new one. It's not always street smarts that get you PhDs.
What's the stack of bottles outside?
Oh, that's all Simon's stuff. You better ask him. I don't know.
See, and this is what I find actually probably like the weirdest part of this game. I'm asking her about things I already know the answer to, so I know what the box of bottles is about. It's Simon's. But if anything she says contradicts Simon, I can't compare the two. All I can do is hope that she contradicts herself. But she could literally tell me it's someone else's stuff entirely, and I can't compare the two. I can only say, oh, okay, I now have conflicting arguments, but I have no idea which one is right because I can't compare. Oh, shots fired. Jesus, I have known some very smart people who do really basically wrong things, but I always just put it down to the fact that their brains are far too busy thinking of much more, you know, unnecessary things. Actually, let's face it, it's not usually important. It's often just completely distracted. Right, so she just says, ask him about that. And the homebrew.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Me? No. I don't like beer. I only drink wine. I can't stand spirits either.
Only drinks wine, hates spirits. Okay. Hates spirits. She doesn't want to see her friend ever again. Okay. Cantaloupe is a deer. Exactly, yeah.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Alright, we'll call it there for here for now. We've asked them about everything. I can't...
Knock on the window for Emma. Simon always answers the front door.
Oh, yes, of course. We can jump straight to either one of them. Can't think of any reason to contradict anything they have right now. Let's go to the woods. Never a problem there. Down to the lake. Nothing happening. See, at least you can get around quite easy in this game. It's pretty quick to move. Oh, see, a nice little bench. I don't know what it's... Is that like a leaf or it's Mario's moustache? I'm not sure. And this looks like a couple just standing out in the middle of the water. See, there's a duck here, or a couple of ducks that are moving. So, you know, we can tell this is animated. But there's people here just doing nothing. Let's see it. Whoa. That's oh. That's
Like a piece of jewellery there, stuck between the boards.
I'm not sure
Truly wedged in.
I want to sit on Mario's moustache, thank you. Right, so we need something to get something out from between the boards. Oh yeah, we've got a key. Oh, a screwdriver. That might do it. Are we in the wrong place? Hang on, let's turn around. Back to the jelly. Screwdriver. Try it. There we go. It's not even a flathead, but you know, whatever. It clearly works. So bonus.
Interesting. I thought forensics had checked the whole area. Obviously not very well.
Super Nintendo. Depends what time of day you go, I guess. And it's not the Mario you're thinking of. So what have we got here? A broken pendant. Okay. Oh, I keep forgetting that there's an X just in the top left. There's a clearing here, just leads to nowhere. Nice to know. Always handy. Ah, Atlas home base. What? I like the way we seemingly followed a path, yet we're just moving through the underbrush here. And now we've come up to a hotel, it looks like. Oh, that's locked.
Come back
Okay.
later, I think.
Okay, right. So let's... Oh, okay, let's head back here. See if they recognise the pendant. 'Tis new. That was even mirrored. Nice.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Start here. Pendant. Ask about it.
Ever seen this?
Looks like,
A bird.
that's my old necklace. I gave this to Kate.
So Kate might have been wearing it last Friday.
Yeah, well, perhaps, but I can't see why. She was always buying new things, you know, lots of jewellery, stuff like that. It's meant to be a bird in cage, but the cage's fallen off. Oh, I'll show you.
It's unlikely she wore it because she buys new things.
Some wanted present.
How was that
Secret
reasoning?
admirer.
Not so secret.
I want to see the video shelf.
I see.
A microscope?
That's how it should have looked. It's called a freedom necklace.
Do you mind if I keep this?
No, not at all.
I'm a detective.
So
I
the
like
necklace
to
did
accrue
belong to
random
Kate.
shit.
Interesting. I'm starting to wish I'd brought a spare evidence bag.
Okay. Broken pendant. He bought lots of new jewellery. Necklace called a freedom necklace. Gave it to Kate. Unwanted gift. Okay. Bit strange.
Be
See what
back later
Simon
on, if
says
that's
about
okay.
it. See if he's seen the pendant before. Broken pendant. Ah, okay, not the pendant, but you can ask him about the card. Looks like a penguin on a stick. Ooh, where does that stick go?
You know what this is?
It's a piece of card.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Emma had one like it. Actually, you know what? Kate had one. I remember because I asked her about it one night when we were all out drinking in college. I was probably pretty drunk.
That's what college is all about.
No, that's what university is all about. Stop calling it college. Kate wore the necklace. Thinks Emma had a similar one. Well, they had the same one, mate.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So, let's head back into Which one am I facing? Oh, right, this way. Let's head back. Woods Lane, Left Village. Here we are. Rebecca's Pub. It's still the same time, so I don't think we can get in. No, okay, right. So what we do is, we walk up and down the street like a madman until someone decides to give us some information. Okay, so there's only those people we can talk to at the moment. And you can't see their information whilst when you're not talking to them. Silver key. Oh, I remember where that goes. We can't use that yet. Unlocked bicycle. Oh, we can see... Ah, there we are. Simon's prize. Here we are. Try skipping. Okay, right. Here we are. Right, so we can see... Bike belongs to Simon. Only way he can get to work. Okay. To Simon's cousin. Simon used the bike to get to work. Keeps telling him to fix the lock. Okay, yeah, that seems quite reasonable. Last saw her last Friday. Only known Kate for 3 months. Didn't socialise with Kate outside of Atlas. Wait. He didn't socialise with her, but... Oh, okay, hang on. Yet he asked her about the necklace. I'm on to you, Simon.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Right, here we are. Okay. Freedom necklace card. That one? It's okay, wearing a freedom necklace at college, yeah. Because he mentioned about it whilst they were out drinking. And then, where was... Kate fine. Didn't socialise with Kate outside? No, okay. I feel like that's a thing though. That's Can I undo that? No. I have to sort of reset it. So he's only known her for 3 months. Kate wore the necklace at college. Hey, something green. There we go.
So how did you know Kate was wearing a freedom necklace 18 months ago? At college?
Well, I knew Kate at college, but I didn't get to know her till we started Atlas.
Right. So you didn't socialise with her at college?
No.
And you didn't socialise with her outside of Atlas?
No.
You didn't see her outside Atlas at all?
Except when you were drinking.
No, not at all.
Oh. Ka-ching.
So Simon did know Kate at college, but why would he lie about that? Maybe he knows Kate better than he's willing to admit. 6 o'clock. I wonder if Rebecca's working in the pub tonight.
You filthy liar, Simon. Yeah, where's your PhD now? PhD in lying. Okay, so there's a... But you don't even know. Yeah, just pin him up against the wall. Show me the PhD! Okay. Well, that's nice. I mean, this is actually really posh. I mean, it's the kind of atmosphere they have in my local, but with a lot more flair. We don't have any plants and all that because why would you? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, don't give me an exclamation mark. Just how about you? Oh. Okay. Oh my god, he suddenly caught up. Oh, thank god. I was just about to quit. And I wonder why you froze. How strange. Okay, we're good. It's fine. Never go into the restaurant again. Yes?
Sorry, what can I get you?
Detective Inspector Jenks. Rebecca, is it?
Yeah.
There's been an incident in the village. I'm conducting an investigation. Could I ask you a few questions, please?
Right. Come through.
I'm sorry, you'll have to speak up. All these people are making so much noise. She looks comfortable,
What's it
doesn't she?
about?
There's been an unexplained death locally. Not sure if you've heard.
The student?
Yes.
Yes, it was dreadful news.
You're married to Ryan, one of the Atlas leaders, yes?
I suppose I am, yes.
Well, I just wanted to ask a few questions about
Okay.
Kate and Atlas, if that's okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to answer any of them, but sure.
Well, you've answered these ones so far. Although rather crappily. You suppose you're married to him, are you, or aren't you? Right, Kate Vine. Go.
Did you know Kate?
Tell me everything
Not
you know.
very well. She came in a few times, but she was quite a moody person. You could tell she had problems.
When was the last time you saw her?
Friday. She popped in for a minute.
And when was that?
7-ish.
Was she on her own?
I didn't see who she was with. She put £20 on the bar and then left.
What was that for?
A breakage, presumably.
£20? Just for a beer glass?
Well, she was very drunk. She just put it on the bar and then walked out.
Was there a broken glass?
Not that I noticed. But she was a strange girl.
See, I would just assume she was drunk and didn't know how much she gave it. That should be the automatic thing. Just, you know, here's money, assume there's a broken glass. Didn't see who Kate was with. I saw Kate at the pub last Friday at 7 o'clock. Didn't know Kate very well. Kate was very drunk. Okay.
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
So you didn't know if Kate had lost it?
No idea.
Hasn't seen the license before. Doesn't know if Kate had lost the license. Okay, that's fair. People don't normally go around flashing their driver's license. Why would we ask her about Simon's bicycle? Or his homebrew? Oh, box of bottles, actually. The homebrew is interesting.
Know anything about Simon Thompson's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew?
Apparently.
No, we do buy from a microbrewery, but we don't usually buy from kitchen breweries.
Not that micro. You don't have to look smug about it. Jesus. Thank you for coming. Take care. Have a good afternoon. See you later. Don't buy from kitchen breweries. Well, that's fair. Broken pendant. Here we go.
Do you recognise this?
I've seen students wearing them. Has some sort of meaning, doesn't it? I forget what it is now.
Seen anyone wearing one recently?
Not that I can remember.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. In fact, what is his PhD in? I have no idea. But he said he doesn't even drink the stuff. Didn't he? Or... Oh no, he does. It's Emma that doesn't, and he barely... You know, he has some and gives it out to other people. No one wants to buy it. Business management. Oh, I see. Fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, maybe. That would make some sense, I guess. Hasn't seen anyone wearing it recently. Okay. I think that's everything, because we can't ask her about the red stuff, definitely. Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
That's us here. Also, just like to point out that door now swings the other way, apparently. He pushed on the right side of it to get in and pulled down the left side of it to get out. Convenience store manager, exactly. It's all he's worth. Now, at the back of the pub, not a place people normally go. You get to slink around like some dodgy individual.
A broken window. Recently smashed by the look of it. Might have to ask about that.
And look. Oh. The window had a plaster on it that had the same design as is in the driving license. That there. Plaster or sticky tape or whatever. But for some reason he hasn't put two and two together. Sorry, my cat just woke up and is just looking at me like, what? Hello. However, I happen to know this is locked. But we have a key. Ka-ching! The fact that that was unlocked, neither here nor there. But we had a key for it. Ugh, is that butter? Why would you want to keep your butter in a manky shed like this? Anyway, cleaning chemicals and everything I can understand, but not your butter. Or your leeks. You could sort of argue that you wash them before you use them, but still. Okay, apparently there's something to see here. Get to snooping, Jenks. A lot of butter. It is! I'm not sure I want to know.
I wonder whose mask this is. Rebecca's or Ryan's?
Okay. Can we investigate behind the shelves?
Just looks like junk, but it's too dark to tell.
Right, okay, so we need a torch at some point. It's the pub shed, yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, buttered leeks is apparently on the menu, but still, that's a lot. And it's unrefrigerated? Maybe it's not butter, but it's certainly a butter container. Buttered leeks. Yeah. Well, if you got that much butter, what else are you going to do with them? It could be. Right. I want to know what this mask is about. Slam the book down.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
I do like the fact that, you know, we cut straight to it. We don't have to worry about the introductions all again or anything like that. Right, broken pub window.
How did the window get broken out round the back?
I don't actually know. Someone said two girls were arguing outside. I found out after they'd gone.
And when was this?
Last Friday, just after we opened, about 6:30. I taped over it until I can get it fixed. We don't want people getting cut and suing us.
Does that sort of thing happen a lot?
Window
Arguments?
out back for no reason.
No, not really. I'm quite strict when it comes to barring clients I don't think are suitable.
Racist? I don't know. But that's the kind of connotation that goes with that, isn't it? Oh, right, okay. Doesn't know who broke the window. Window broken last Friday at approximately 6:30. Taped over. Rebecca is strict about barring clients. Now, Kate. Last Friday at 7. I wouldn't call this a contradiction, but maybe it matters. No, okay, fair enough. Broken window? Doesn't know who broke the window, however, again, which one am I looking for? £20 for breakage? Hey, flashy green.
So, you said Kate gave you £20 for a breakage, but you didn't have a breakage.
That's right.
Do you think the payment could have been for the broken window? Could it have been Kate who was arguing?
Well, I suppose it could have been, yeah. It could have been Kate, you're probably right, yeah.
But you don't know who she was arguing with?
No, I'm not sure.
I'll ask around.
You don't need to tell her that.
Realising Kate had broken the window. Rebecca really should have worked that out before now. Unless she did. But why would she lie about that?
Right, Kate's argument. Don't know anything. Pub broken window. Oh yeah, cross that one out because she did know. Case broken during an argument. Record is strict about barring clients. I'm sure that statement's going to come up sometime later. Anyway, cardboard mask. Ask about it.
Do you know what this is?
Oh, you'll have to ask Ryan about that.
So this is Ryan's.
It's to do with one of Ryan's methods on the course.
Go on.
Well, masks allow you to play at being someone different for a while. Students find it quite liberating.
So this would be for a student?
I think that one's Ryan's, but students do wear them, yes.
That's the. I've been told about this recently, and I can't remember the name of it. It represents something like the maiden, the mother, and the crone, or something like that, doesn't it? It's a female god symbol or something. Anywho, allow students to roleplay. Used on the Atlas course. Ask about things my mask is right. She thinks. Okay. I feel like we're not completely done here necessarily. So, let me just think this through. Didn't know Kate very well. I saw Kate at the pub at 7. Didn't see who Kate was with. Kate was very drunk. Doesn't know there. Hasn't seen the license before. Doesn't matter about that or that. Doesn't matter about any of them. Now I think green sort of represents. What does green represent actually? Is that like that line of questioning is complete or something? Meaning hasn't seen anyone wearing one recently. Heard an argument between two girls outside. So she heard the argument. Oh, heard about an argument. Sorry, I'm misreading that. Okay. Okay. I think
Thank
that's
you.
probably us for
Be
now.
back later.
Let's do a little more meandering around because, you know, we're past 6. See if things have changed. Let's rule out this end of the street first. Just wander down around the back of the house on an hourly basis. Why not? I don't know what's supposed to be here, but, you know... Don't mind me just doing my hourly patrol of the back of your house. It's fine. It's all fine. Nothing new here. Okay. We don't want to call the chief. That's basically cheating. Chiefing. Been round back. We need a torch. Okay. Anything new up here? Oh, something new? Improve your spiritual, intellectual, financial life. Join us here every Friday at 8. Every Friday at 8? Okay. Can we... Oh, okay. It looks like we can click that, but I get the feeling that's just a weird menu box that's not available. Okay. Curiouser and curiouser. Oh, we can ask them about the mask at least. We got new things to say. Jesus, we're just dropping in left, right, and centre. We're like, hi, I have one more question.
Questions, please. Thank you.
Right, okay. Where are we starting? Broken pub window, okay.
Do you know anything about a broken window at the pub?
No, I don't really go to the pub very often. I'm not exactly a pub person.
Sure. Hence he homebrews.
Have a look at this. Know anything about that?
This. Doggy cookie jar. That's a huge
It
break
looks a lot like an Atlas mask. We use them for some of the workshops and stuff.
Really? How?
Well, you have to say something boastful or arrogant. You do it first without the mask, and then you say it with a mask.
And the point is?
Well, it's easier when you have the mask on, isn't it? People are not as afraid to be free about themselves, you know?
How did you find out about Atlas?
Well, it was advertised. Actually, I think I've still got the... This is the advert that was at my college. To be honest, I've learned more in 3 months at Atlas than I did in 3 years at business school.
Business school, okay.
Yeah, go for it.
3 years at business school?
I suppose that might be useful as a conversational starter.
Wait. Yes. Apparently, all it takes is 3 years at business school. Where were we? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he doesn't know anything. Couple mask. Ryan and Paul run the Atlas course. Master used during the Atlas seminars. Doesn't recognise this particular mask. Okay, he doesn't recognise this one. Okay, interesting. No, I think some terminology is getting lost completely here.
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No, I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
What did you do after the course?
Just went home. Came here. Just came straight back.
It is literally just around the corner, to be fair. Went straight home after last Friday. Okay. And that's fine. Okay. Moving on to Emma.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Okay, so broken pub window.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub round the back?
The pub. A broken window at the back. Yeah, I saw it was broken.
When was that?
I was in the pub on Monday with a college friend.
And you just happened to pop round back and see it was broken? That's a bit sus, if you ask me.
Ever seen this before?
It doesn't have to be so dramatic.
Nope, I haven't, sorry. I think I'd have remembered it.
What, you'd remember a cardboard mask? Okay, fair enough.
Did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't in the village?
No, I went home last Thursday night, actually, to see my parents.
But you do visit the pub.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know Rebecca quite well. We all went there quite a bit after college.
Liar! Okay, so she says she went to see her parents on Thursday. Knows Rebecca quite well. Went to pub after college. On Thursday? Okay. These parents of yours. How do we know they really exist? Visited the pub on Monday night. Knows about the broken window. Went home to see parents Thursday. Ask her about Atlas.
What do you know about Atlas?
I know that it's a business course.
Thulusas, I like it.
I went with Simon when he first went, but it wasn't really my thing.
How often did you go?
Just the once.
And you decided it wasn't for you?
Yeah, I'd been to something similar, so decided it wasn't for me.
She's an orphan. It's her get out of jail free as I went to visit my parents. Your parents don't exist, do they? And to top it all off, she never learned to read. Atlas seminar with Simon. Has been to a similar course before. Only went the once. I feel like something's wrong there. Hasn't seen the mask before. Went. No, they probably just didn't have the mask at that point. Okay, that's understandable. Okay.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Be back later on. Don't think you have to start your ascenders is so high necessarily. Right. Okay. Again, we just do sort of wandering around, see what may or may not change. Oh, something's changed. Bonus. Of course.
I'm a police officer, Detective Inspector Jenks. It's all right. You can carry on if you want to. Sorry. I'm investigating a death in the village, Kate Vine.
Nothing odd here, officer.
There was a death recently.
I knew her.
Well, could I ask you a few questions, please?
Bit dark.
No, it's not.
Well, if you give me your name and address, I'll come later on.
When it's even darker.
Where do you live?
Farmhouse.
And what's your name?
Okay. There's a path just next to us. You could have followed that. You'd have to wander through the thicket. These people. They're weird. Okay. So we've got a farmhouse we can visit. Anything new on the jetty? No. People are still there, though. Okay. Right into the woods. So yeah, because you never know when something's going to change. I mean, I'm sure someone who's played the game a few times or something would know, but you just go over the same spots. Just make sure nothing is different. Pick up all your clues and your changes to the what's its names. Oh, it's open now. Bonus. There's a bit weird thud on the door. Park View? See, this is such a public building. It's like a community centre, isn't it? Or like a health spa or something. I went to one of them once. It was nice.
Ryan was interviewed in
but
the
really
lounge, according to the report. That
kind of
must be his
uncomfortable.
office.
Oh, here's a weird story for you. Right. So I calm myself. It feels like it does. It's like a hotel. Wife and I, for our after we got married, for like a wedding present, someone gifted us an overnight, or was it one night or 2 nights or something like that? Stay at like a health spa hotel place, and it was all right. I didn't really sort of partake of much. I got a nice massage. That was quite nice. Bring some life into the chat. Fair enough. And we were sat there at dinner. This is the weirdest thing. You've got a queue for dinner. So, I mean, that was really odd as well. I was starving because lunch was health food salady crap, which I just wouldn't eat, really. I think I got like a couple of bread rolls out of it. So I was absolutely ravenous by dinner time. And we sat down at the table eventually. Salad isn't bad so long as you like eating the stuff that's in salad. But if you don't like lettuce or tomatoes, you're kind of screwed, to be fair. And there was a whole bunch of weird stuff drizzled all over it, and I was just like, no thanks, I'll just or like tuna and sweet corn. I can't stand sweet corn. I don't mind tuna, but mayonnaise and sweet corn, it's all rank. Anyway, so they took all the nice things I do like and then just shoved them with a bunch of stuff I don't like, and it all just evened out to nothing. So yeah, we got like seated at dinner, and we were sat there, and as we were sat there, I noticed our knives and forks were sticking to each other. That sounds funny. That's fair enough. I'll I'll bear that in mind. Next time we go to a health spa, I'll save the food back for you. Yeah, our knives and forks were sticking to each other, but not like dirty sticky. They were magnetic, and I just remember like really weirdly that I asked the guy as he was like dishing out like the I don't know, like the starters or whatever. I said, why are the knives and forks sticking to each other? And he said, oh, it's the he said it so matter-of-factly. He just said it was the large like industrial like cleaners, like dishwashers they used. They have, because of the magnets in them, they magnetize the metal cutlery and stuff. So basically, just everything just comes out sort of slightly magnetic. It's weird. So that was so weird. But I think the funniest thing was just not the funniest thing. It was interesting, but yeah, I think the funniest thing really was the fact that he just so matter-of-factly said it, like he'd been asked a billion times about the magnetic cutlery. It was really funny. But I was just like, what the hell? That was the most interesting thing. And then I had food and didn't die, so that's bonus. Anyway, that was our stay at a health spa. Boring but quiet. Actually, it was quite a nice place, to be fair. It was alright. Anyway, turns out I could have eaten the complimentary biscuits, but I was like, this is probably like a mini bar and they're going to charge me like £1 billion for the biscuits, but no, apparently not. Anyway, Where are we going? Door on the right is the reading room, but we don't call it the reading room. We call it... IMDb. Oh, hang on. We've already done this. See if I spelled that correctly. I did. Wow. Blimey. Typing win. Yeah, sorry about that. Everything but Twitch clips should be blocked, just as a standard, I think. Thank you very much. I'll look at that a bit later. I hope you do the opposite from dying when eating a health bar. Yeah, exactly, yeah. I know, free biscuits. Lost to the world. They probably thought they were in. They were willing to give us biscuits and we didn't eat them. You know, that's practically profit for them. Anyway, yes, the door to the right is not the reading room, but we'll call it that. Wow, okay. Right, okay. So you can either sit with your back to the window, or you can sit with your face to the radiator. Who laid this room out? It should do. It should, in theory. I'm not sure as if it's been tried since I should have fixed it. Because I know that I thought I'd allowed it and then it didn't work. And I don't think it's been tried since. But it should work, in theory. It's hard to test, these things, because I can't test it because I automatically have permission, Anyway, no one in the reading room. So the only other place is the lounge. Oh, okay. No one in the lounge. Fair enough, okay. So nothing going on here. Oh, okay. So the place is open, but nothing's happening. Interesting. So who opened it? What's the point of all that? Did I whitelist clips or Twitch? I think Twitch. Generically. Clips.twitch.tv, I think. Oh, okay. Well, you could always try one if you like, but don't worry about it. If you don't happen to have a clip available, that's fine. Oh yeah, we turn around again, of course. I'll look at that a bit later then. I'll make sure what it's on. Lake Junction, left into the clearing. Right now, okay. Trying to get my bearings again because we have spun around. That's the moustache. Okay, yeah. Woods Lane. That's the right. Okay, this is where we need to be going. So we found nothing new since we spoke to them. However, we have found a new bloke. Just wandered off into the woods. Abbey Farm. That's where we're going.
According to the map,
Here we are.
Abbey Farm is across the road there.
Yes. See, this place looks like it's got about 6 houses in it. And I bet they're really expensive and have shitty internet. Oh, it worked. Nice. Clips.twitch. Oh, yeah. I hadn't even thought about that, to be honest. Oh god, that one. Oh. It's nice of DD to clip it, but there's terrible sound on it because of the old mic. It's just like... Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, what are we doing? Go up the steps. This is actual farmhouse stuff. Top clip of all time. Oh, that's fair enough. It's probably because I watched it. What time is it? 1:20 already. Wow. Oh. What have we got here?
Picture frames with black painted glass. Very interesting.
Sounds like a grass cutter if you can hear it in the background. Clip had 9 views. Oh my god. Just about to see if it works. Oh, bonus? Okay. Nice. Fingers crossed. I'm sure it's fine. It's black picture frames. We used to have a greenhouse like that, or at least with a door like that. I don't think it was that large, to be fair. So another thing to ask people about. Like it. Ring the doorbell. Please ring the bell. We won't answer, we just want you to ring the bell. It feels lonely.
Could I ask you a few more questions, please?
Didn't take you long.
Haven't got much time.
This guy always...
Close the doors, shall I?
Yeah, please do. This guy always reminded me of...
Where do you want to sit?
Oh, anywhere's fine. I didn't quite catch your name.
James, sit there.
Thank you, James.
James. He always reminded me of Shin from the Ozcast.
Why are you asking me about Kate Vine?
Routine. You know Simon, don't you? Thompson.
Why, what did he say?
That you all went to college together, you and Kate.
And your big smelly poo-poo head.
Might have done.
Right. Good enough.
I love the evasive answering, which is completely pointless. Yeah, this guy, he always reminded me of Shin from the Ozcast, who obviously is, not in the Ozcast anymore. Last I heard, he was on, indefinite suspension. I don't know if he's just gone now or whatever. Something about underage fans, so never a good sign. But, yeah, they just look similar. It was interesting. Anyway, got a whole new person with a whole new set of, well, all the same questions, to be fair. Let's get going.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
Can't remember.
How did you know her?
Through Simon. His girlfriend was mates with her. Saw her around college a few times.
Did you socialise with her much?
Nah. She wasn't my type.
See, I always found that kind of weird as well. Simon was always like, nah, we never spoke to her. Yeah. Well, I always thought he was a bit of a troll, but he could be funny, especially in, Minecraft and things like that. Some of his older stuff is pretty good. But, Jesus, that's going way back. I can't stand Minecraft anymore. Anyway, yeah, I always thought it kind of weird, Simon was always like that. I didn't know her really, I saw her around, that was about it. But she was friends with his girlfriend. Now, yes, my wife knows people I don't really pay attention to, but if she goes out and hangs around with this person at any given time, such as they go to the pub together or they spend, days out shopping or whatever, I would consider myself either, a co-friend or sort of at least knowledgeable of the person to say they're more than just a casual acquaintance, But, whatever, I guess, can't all be Shakespeare, can it? Can't remember the last time we saw her. 3 times girlfriend. Didn't socialise with her. Fair enough. Some inkling of who your partner's spending time with, yeah. Exactly, yeah. Not just barely saw her except for when she was drunk, which was all the time.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No idea.
Okay. That's fair. Why does he keep throwing us to the bottom? Unlock bike. Oh, okay.
What do you know about Simon's bike?
What bike?
You haven't seen him on a bike?
I haven't seen him.
When was the last time you saw him?
About a month ago.
What is he looking at? I always thought I imagined he was watching telly. But I don't hear anything. I just assume he's staring at a fireplace. Still stoned out of his head, probably. Doesn't know about them. Simon's homebrew, here we are.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Thompson's tar? Yeah, I've tried it.
Did he sell it?
Tar?
Not to me, not for money anyway. We used to trade stuff.
What did you trade?
I make a nice herbal tea as it happens. Him and his girlfriend were into it.
Mm-hmm.
What was his beer like?
Lethal.
Strong?
Knock your eyes out.
How? How does... As I understand it, to get more alcohol out of something, you have to actually put, some effort in. How do you just make bad alcohol, that kills people? I don't get it. He's not interested in that. Ask him about this.
Ever seen one of these before? Freedom necklace.
Don't think so.
I like that, to be fair. Don't think so.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub?
Don't go to the pub.
You've never been to the pub?
Didn't say that. I've been to the pub, but not for about 2 months, 3 months.
Months? Okay. He hasn't been to the pub in months. I'll remember that.
Ever seen this before?
Why are you doing that?
Should I have?
No, it's okay.
why would you present evidence in that fashion?
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No.
Excuse me. In case you can hear some weird grinding in the background, it's like, I'm not sure if it's a grass cutter or a hedge trimmer or something someone's got going. It sounds like industrial grade, whatever it is. Yeah.
Ever seen one of these?
It's a
Seen them
leaflet.
around college.
What do you know about it?
Not much. It's a business course. Ask Simon, he's on it.
You wouldn't be interested in that sort of thing? And you haven't discussed it with Simon?
Not really. Business doesn't interest me.
That's that one, right? Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, the picture frame.
Now, what's all this stuff in the workshop? Paint and stencils and things like that?
Just a
They're
little sideline of mine.
paints and stencils.
Oh, you do picture framing?
They're black mirrors. Scrying mirrors.
Don't hear it all. Fair enough, thank you.
Now, what's a scrying mirror?
Show
I don't
you
know,
one
what's a
if you want.
scrying with you? No, that doesn't work.
Scrying goes back centuries. The ancient Persians did it.
That joke was so bad my
Country
cat rolled
pagans
over
still
and moaned.
practice it. The fortune tellers pretend to do it. That's what the crystal ball's all about. It's all scrying. Mirror's just one way of doing it.
But what is scrying?
Depends who you are. People do it for different reasons.
What sort of reasons?
Exploring your mind, clearing your mind, communicating with the dead.
Is that what you use them for, James? Communicating with the dead?
Oh, you'd pick up on that one, wouldn't you?
And they make them for other people these days.
And there's a market for these, is there?
Lots of people want to talk to the dead, even if they don't believe in it.
Do you make a profit on them?
I don't do it for the money.
How very charitable of you. Can I keep this?
Keep it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Weird little
Black
smug face.
and hookah pipes.
Hookah
I wonder what else James is into.
Okay. Only makes mirrors for others, sells mirrors but doesn't make a profit. For various reasons. Always scrying. Okay. I feel like there should be something here. This whole conversation thread, we must be able to catch him out on something. Didn't socialise with her. Only knew her through Emma. Can't remember the last time he saw her. I saw Simon a month ago. Yeah, that's not going to be anything. Okay, doesn't know. Homebrew is very strong. Traded herbal tea for Simon's homebrew. Okay. Doesn't know about that. Didn't recognise card or necklace. About the broken window. Having a puff of 2 months. There's the mask. Okay. So we've got the scrying mirror. We can now
Probably be back later.
question more people about it. We'll work our way back up the street, go in the pub first. Do you know what we haven't done? Is it this one? We haven't saved the game. Did that work? Oh my god, 7%? Can I save the game? Okay, I'm clicking it. Okay, fair enough. Okay. So that's the escape key. No, whatever. Okay. Theoretically, we might have saved. I don't know. Yeah, let's head back up the street. Talk to... Well, actually, is there anything further down here? No, because we didn't go that far. Okay, just checking. Talk to What's-Her-Face in the pub. Because it's... Yeah, it's only after 6. We've already been around the back of the house. It's all good. Ka-ching. I was only reminded of that saving because I thought about the time it froze. And I was like, oh no. Let's just make sure we put something there. Of course, it hasn't registered it saved at all. We could be knackered. Bell.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Right. Ask about Atlas. Go on.
What do you know about this?
It's an advertisement. They had it designed by an agency, I think.
And when was that?
Last year sometime.
Have you seen one of these before?
Is it meant to be black like that?
I think so.
No.
It's giving you a warning. By warning, is that a positive thing or is it complaining? But yeah, if the memory's gone up, then it appears to be working. Bonus. Hasn't seen a black mirror before. Okay. That was not helpful.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Right, okay. Catching. Still no torch, so we're not going around the back of the pub. Woods Lane, this way. Brain diagnostic now. Okay, fair enough. Start with Emma.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
If you don't mind. Yeah, she's already told us about that. Okay. Oh, I was about to press the wrong button.
Have you seen one of these before?
Is that from James?
Now, what do you know about James?
That
He's
he's
a man.
creepy. He was selling them last Friday at the market. There's a market every week type thing. And I usually go there for lunch.
So you wouldn't buy one of these?
No, I wouldn't. But Kate would.
Was she into this sort of thing?
Last Friday, you say?
No, I don't think so. She bought one, and I went round to her flat to try it out. You're meant to see ghosts or spirits or something. It doesn't work.
How do you use it?
Flat.
You're just meant to stare into it. Shall I show you?
Go ahead.
Okay,
Please
so
stare at this thing for
you
me.
just stare like this, and then you see.
See what?
Sorry, look, you're meant to see a ghost or something. Look, it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm. Didn't work. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're back? Did you say you were going? Sorry, I missed that. Either way, welcome back. Hello. How's it going? Thinks James is creepy. James is selling them last Friday. But she... Where are we? Oh, where was it? Simon's Homebrew? No. Broken pub window. She heard about it from a friend. Went home to see her parents on Thursday night. They all did it! Back. RAM installed. Nice. Ka-ching.
So,
We're geniuses.
you went home to see your parents on Thursday night, that right?
Yes.
But you said you saw James at the market on Friday.
No, I went to see my parents on Friday night.
What time did you go on Friday?
8 or 9.
And
Window
you didn't
breaky
see
o'clock?
Kate
Oh,
at
damn
all
it.
on Friday.
No.
You're not a very good liar, Emma.
Okay. I saw Kate.
Really?
Where?
Where?
At the pub we were arguing.
Go on. What were you arguing about?
I'd lent her £50 because she was desperate, and we were just arguing. It didn't really bother me. She just didn't have it.
And Kate broke the window.
Yes. She did things like that when she was angry.
She didn't
Trash
have
things.
50, but she had 20.
So it was Emma arguing with Kate, but why didn't she want to admit it? In case it gave her a motive? Or something else?
Lent money to Kate because you need it. Argued with Kate at the pub last Friday night. Oh yeah, I see that. That didn't bother updating it, just waited till I changed it. I feel like there's more to be gained from this. She lent money to Kate. Because she needed it. See, this is where I can't say, well, I know she had some money. So what was she arguing about money for? Well, that's now just wrong. But she could still have been there on Monday as well. As the mirror didn't work. Demonstrated how to use the mirror. Knew Kate had bought a mirror. Thinks James is creepy. James was selling them last Friday, yeah. Right, okay. Nothing new there then. Nothing new. Only went once. Okay.
Thank you.
Nothing I can
Probably
quite
be
get
back
there.
later.
Okay. Let's ask him about the mirrors.
Ever seen one of these?
Yeah, that's one of James's. He's into like New Age stuff, mysticism, magic spells, that sort of thing. He's nuts, though. I mean,
Nuts?
he thinks the government are tracking him or something.
Why would he think that?
Because they are.
You'd have to ask him.
Okay. Perhaps I will. I've just found you at your home, and I want to know why you think we're tracking you. I mean, the government is tracking you. Okay. Okay.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
They weren't arguing about money, and I don't know how to get her to say it. Now I've asked her about... Let's see if she has anything new. Oh, I don't know.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Argument in the pub, broken window. No, that was a long shot. Okay.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Let's exit out of this, and we can then see everybody's statements where we need them. We've got an upgrade of 16 to 64 gigabytes of RAM. Jesus, I mean, I've heard of 32, but I've never heard of someone 64 and a laptop as well. Jesus, must have cost a fortune. It's madness, I tells thee. Nothing new here. Okay. well, yeah. I mean, if they want to, it's a company that can afford it. That's fair. You know, if they want to spend down on it. But Jesus. Where are we? Right. Okay. Let's have a look here. Okay, James. Can't remember the last time you saw Kate. Didn't socialise with her. Yeah. £20 for a break. See, so we know it wasn't about money. I guess, yeah, that makes sense. So you last saw her at 7. Hang on, she last saw her at 7. What was... There was something about 6:30, wasn't there? Oh, damn it, it's not swapping to... Okay, hang on, I have to keep moving it to... No, that's not even the same person. No. Only James talks about that. Never seen Black Mirror. Hang on. Last saw her at 7. Nice, yeah. Gone from 8 to 32, wow. Oh wait, did you just remove the 8 entirely? Was it like 2 16s? Interesting. That's cool, either way. Nice. 2 16. Oh, I see. Okay, that's fair. Whew, wow. That's what, 3.5 to 5? Jesus, maybe. True. Yeah, that's fair. Sorry. Sorry, I was reading chat. Who saw something about 6:30? Here we are, Rebecca. Window was broken last Friday, approximately 6:30. Heard about an argument. Kate broke the window during an argument. Strict about barring clients. Yeah. Hasn't seen her since approximately 7 o'clock. So then, last saw Kate on Friday, not Thursday. Appeared her usual self, argumentative, drinking problem. Didn't see Kate very often. Who's it that doesn't like beer? Emma doesn't like beer. I've yet to see anything suggesting she wasn't... well, nothing to even suggest she was drinking, to be fair. She knows her quite well. Argued with Kate on the pub. Lent money to Kate. Kate needed it. See, this is where we can't cross-reference. It's so weird not to be able to say, look, she had money on her, so you're lying. She was in the pub to meet with Kate. Just wants a Pilsner. Now, she says they were arguing about money, but we know that's not correct. I'm just not sure how to get her to say it. I'm looking, I have to find out why she was wrong. Creepy, sending last Friday. You Kate bought a mirror. Says the mirror doesn't work. What she lent it for. That's the thing. So I'm gonna just jump back to her, because then it narrows down our options for talking and take it from there.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Saves having to, spam through the list more difficultly. There's something about this meeting. I'm sure it's wrong. It's either her or it's Rebecca, the woman at the pub. Has something to do with this timing. She knows why she was there, and we've yet to actually narrow down why. Just that we know it wasn't money. So she visited the pub on a Monday night with a friend. Where did she say about she went to see her parents? Kate didn't see Kate very often. But she was argumentative at college. Had a drinking problem at college. Why is Gamora? Who's Gamora? What are you on about? Doesn't think Kate had lost her driving licence. Who would know she lost her driving licence? That's a bit weird, isn't it? Friday evening. Yes. So she went to see her parents after the argument. Oh, I see. Sorry, yes. Sorry, I completely forgotten that reference. And the bicycle, I don't, you know, that seems a complete waste of... It's almost like a red herring, really. It doesn't seem anything. Only drinks wine. Yeah, see, nothing to suggest she wasn't, you know, drinking anything else. If anything at all, actually. Pendant, freedom necklace. Kate bought lots of new jewellery. It's an unwanted gift. I don't know how to... That's not a contradiction. I don't know how to get more information about that. Especially came to Kate. Herb wine. Oh, wow. It's about the broken pub window. Visited the pub on Monday night with a friend. Hadn't seen the mask. She knows Rebecca quite well. Went to the pub after college. Exactly. It's kind of annoying we can't just ask direct questions. We can only sort of manipulate it by seeing the wrong... Well, we have asked direct questions, but, you know, we need more information. So that's the argument. Oh, it tells me on the left which I've clicked on, doesn't it? I keep forgetting to look at that. Atlas seminar with Simon. Only went once. Has been to a similar course before. James is creepy. James was selling them last Friday. She knew she had bought a mirror. See what they call No, but that would have been an amazing Easter egg.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
I'm seeing discrepancies, but not contradictions right now. I'm sure they probably mean the same thing, but I mean as in there's stuff I want to know about, but nothing I can really find wrong in what they're saying. I still think it's weird we can go in here and not... there's nothing, you know, to do or see. Can't even bother... Oh, no, we can. Sorry, I expected that to be higher up for some reason. I was like, we can't even go in there anymore. There's nothing upstairs. Nope, does nothing. Okay. And again, no one in here. Just double checking. Yeah, no, okay. The post office. The post office is where the phone box is. That's where you get your hints. We've got nothing new to show people, have we? The scrying mirror was the last thing. So the contradiction lies in what we've already seen. Oh, right, yeah, that's where I thought we just were. I was like, Abbey Farm? What's going on? Okay. Oh, coffee and half-dry sandwich now. Only half-dry. Get you. Hello, cat. New Age mysticism thinks the government is tracking him. I don't know if that's going to offer us any, you know, new actual questions, though. Try using it. Curses. Cardboard mask. Try using it. No, damn it. Okay. Actually, maybe is it worth talking to him? See if he's got any new conversation about being tracked by the government. Weekly, weekly, weekly,
Do you want
weekly.
questions, please?
Well, he makes the mirrors for others. Scrying perhaps for various reasons. See, have we contradicted him at all? I get the feeling he must have said something wrong. Wait, he can't remember the last time he saw her, but we know she bought one on Friday. Hang on, so he sells the mirrors. Doesn't remember last time he saw her? No. Only knew Kate through Simon's girlfriend. Didn't socialise her. So maybe... No, there's something there, because we know he saw her on the Friday. So how do we get him to say something wrong? Sorry, just sneezed. Yeah, well, we've already used the key. It's basically useless now. Didn't know about his bike. I had Simon a month ago. Yeah, okay. Herbal tea for some? No, okay. I guess there's no definition of... bless me, thank you. There's no definition of time scale there, but I thought homebrew might have been more recent than that. Well, too far. Doesn't know that. Didn't recognise the card or necklace. Anything about the broken window? Hasn't been to the pub for over 2 months. Just trying to... Didn't recognise the mask. Kate's argument. Doesn't know anything about the argument. Hasn't discussed the course with Simon. Again, what he's saying isn't true, but I can't get the answers. There must be something here that we're missing. Or that I'm missing, to be fair. Nothing there.
Thank you.
Oh, Jesus.
Probably be back later.
Wow, that thank you was a bit loud. It was a bit, it was a bit of a lull, and it was like, thank you! What the fuck? So there's nothing again up here. We'll just double check, see if he does anything new. Rule stuff out, we've got to, you know. No, okay, it's worth checking, I think. Okay, I feel like we definitely hit an odd point. I'm looking for one thing.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Never seen the Black Mirror before. Post was designed last year by an agency. Thinks the mask is Ryan. Suggests asking Ryan about the mask. An Atlas course allows students to roleplay. Heard about an argument between two girls. Window broken last Friday, approximately 6:30. Taped over the broken window to make it safer. Strict about barring clients. See, that was a weird line. I get that may have even actually been why what's his face James hasn't been near the pub for some time. I bet he was probably barred. She broke it during an argument. Okay. Thinks it has some sort of meaning, but she doesn't know. Has seen students wearing the necklace. Hasn't seen anyone wearing one recently. Buys from microbrewery. Didn't know Simon made homebrew. Doesn't buy from kitchen breweries. Again, pointless information to be fair. I don't know why that's going to come up. No, isn't worth it. Isn't worth it. Hasn't seen the license before. Doesn't know if Kate had lost the license. Didn't know Kate very well. Last saw Kate at the pub. Last Friday, approximately 7 PM. Right, so she smashed the window. Came in, put £20 on the bar. So the window was smashed at 6:30. She came in at 7, put £20 down for the breakage and left. Rebecca is saying she didn't see who she was arguing with. Didn't know about the broken window until after the fact, although she knew about it approximately 6:30. See, that sounds wrong to me. So she knows it was 6:30 but didn't know it happened. But again, you know, and again, didn't see who Kate was with. Kate was very drunk. No. Whoop. Flip, flip, flip. Oh, if anyone's wondering, in the stream I put up like a little tag that just said no spoilers. That's purely because if anyone else hasn't seen this, I'm hoping that, you know, sort of other people don't just mention something that's going to ruin it for them if there's, you know, if that's the thing. I'm not too fussed personally because, like I said, I've played it before. Not that that is evident right now. Window broken last Friday, approximately 6:30. No, okay. Did I see these? There's something here, I'm sure there is. Feels wrong. Never seen a black mirror before. Feels like it doesn't sit right and I just can't quite pin it down.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Maybe. Struggling to think now, but the biggest problem is getting information out of people. Just trying to sort of, you know. Now he said she was a liar, and she was like,
if you don't mind.
So maybe she's got more to give us. Although I have been over this already. Last saw Kate on Friday, not Thursday. Appeared her usual self. Argumentative at college. Drinking problem at college. Didn't see her very often. No, okay, apparently that doesn't matter. Doesn't think she'd lost her driving license. Because she didn't mention it? Keeps telling Simon to fix the lock. Again, it's all irrelevant. I don't see why a bike would really matter. Bottles belong to Simon. Doesn't drink wine. Only drinks wine and hates the thing. Doesn't like beer. Okay. Emma's... Oh, goody. Oh, what? Oh, thank you for the follow. That still weirds me out because I don't hear it that often, so just suddenly hearing my voice is kind of weird. She doesn't look like a person with a drinking problem. Her hair is too near. That's not fair. Maybe she's just one of those naturally neat-haired people. Oh, but, welcome. Thank you again for the follow, like I said. Much appreciated. Right, okay, so... yeah, this unwanted gift is a weird thing as well. I don't know how to spin that to get more information out of her. It's an unwanted gift, so she gave it to... She gave it to Kate. Kate bought lots of new jewellery. See, it's the kind of thing I want to ask more questions, but I don't see that any of it contradicts each other. Those about the broken pub window visited the pub on Monday night with a friend. Well, I mean, yes, she does technically know about it, because she had an argument. Again, not wrong. Knows Rebecca quite well. See, that's odd, because she knows Rebecca well, but Rebecca didn't know she was there with Kate. And she says she went there. Said she needed money. What would she need money for? Is there anything here that says she didn't? Hang on, about the... Kate bought a mirror. But she lent her money? No. Well, I mean, that's wrong, but it didn't apparently matter. Only went once. Had a seminar with Simon. As well as been to a similar course before. Okay. That doesn't matter in this. She knew she had bought one. Got them from last Friday, that's how we found out. Demonstrated how to use it. Said it didn't work. I think James is creepy.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Simon, perhaps you can share some more information. Thinks the government is tracking him. Know about that. Give the poster. He went straight home Friday, yeah, so they doesn't know anything about the argument. He wasn't there, basically. Yeah. Nothing to suggest otherwise. Doesn't recognise this master used during Atlas seminars. Ryan and Paul run the Atlas course. Doesn't... He knows the mask, but not this one specifically. Now, the broken pub claims he hardly ever visits the pub. Okay. Claims he hardly ever visits the pub. She wore it at college. Thinks Emma had a similar necklace. Wear that one. Tried selling it. Only sold to James. Doesn't see James very often. Makes his own homebrew. Only way he can get to work. Belongs to his cousin. Doesn't know anything about the license. Last saw her at the meeting last Friday. See, what was the one? Yeah, claims he hardly ever visits. Doesn't know anything about the broken. I don't know. I'm kind of stuck. Nope. Nope, I don't know.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
And nothing new in any of these screens, because nothing seems to happen. That's actually not the one I wanted. I've gone the wrong way. Damn turnaround. Someone to come up here. Yeah, nothing new. Okay. So that says every Friday at 8 o'clock. Sure, that probably would have been useful at some point. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, let's stew on it for a bit. It's been a couple of hours. I know there's not a lot, but this is a good start back into what we're doing. Why would you lend money to someone who you know has a problem if you only know them for 3 months? Well, she knew Kate longer. She's the one that lent her money, supposedly. It was Simon that said he only knew her for 3 months, but then that's when he said he started socialising. But then he says he didn't socialise with her outside of Atlas. But then, hang on, what did he say? Simon says, didn't socialise with Kate outside of Atlas. But then he mentioned about knowing her for... Oh, good, he's at the top. For 3 months, you mentioned... Where was that? Doesn't know anything about the license. Didn't socialise. Kate often seemed drunk at Atlas. Knew Kate at college, but they didn't socialise. That sounds contradictory, but I don't think anything he said has specifically said otherwise. But basically what he was saying was he didn't really get to know her until after they'd left college, and then they met at Atlas, which is where he's saying he socialised with her more. Okay. Save game. just click it, hope it saves. There we go. Okay, we're 11% through anyway. Anyway, yes. No problem for the stream. Yeah, it's been a couple of hours. I think we'll call it again until Thursday. Deverton360, thank you for the follow. I didn't want to shout you out in case you didn't want to talk, but my usual streams, if I think everything goes well, is noon for me. That's 2 hours before now, basically. Every Tuesday and Thursday. They're the times I try and get it done. Otherwise, I tweet out normally if I'm having to cancel for any reason, which sometimes comes around. But yeah, so that basically twice a week at the moment, just for sort of fitting around personal schedules and things like that. But welcome anyway. Thank you for joining me and us and all of us here. Yeah, so supposedly we've saved. we'll call it there. Let's see if there's anyone doing anything online at the moment, because I never remember to raid, so I'll try and do that. Excuse me. Where are we? Who's doing what and where? There's games done quick. I don't think they need our I don't think they need our views at 66,000 views. That's crazy. Nothing else really matches unless anyone happens to know of anybody. But beyond that, we'll call it there for today. And like I said, we'll be back Thursday noonish. Yeah. I'm glad to be back. The Ginger Jack. That's a weird one. Let's have a look. Ginger Jack. Playing FIFA 21. FIFA 21 is a friend of Ashley. I look forward to your next stream. Oh, I see. Right. Okay. Fair enough. Sure. Why not? If that's the thing, we'll go for there. Alright, so it's what? Slash raid, isn't it? Hello? Oh, there we go. Strange, my little text box didn't catch up. The Ginger Jack, all one word. Yeah, let's try that. Did that work? That seems to be working. Okay. Right, okay. Yeah, thank you for joining, everybody. It did work, excellent. Thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate you all being here, and yeah, thank you for the chatting and the laughs and such. And yeah, we'll be back Thursday. Until then, take care of yourselves, and we shall go see this here Ginger Jack fella. Alright, let's see if I can get the right button first. There's a very special order to this, and I didn't get it right last time, so let's see. I shall see you all later. Take care.